Welcome to the Cougar Connection podcast. Today we are highlighting a new staff member in our new Teacher Spotlight series. I'm Kamber Arthalony.
I'm Kylie Green.
And we're here with Mr. Crause, who is a history teacher at Illini Central High School.
So, Mr. Crause, how long have you been a teacher in general?
I've been a teacher for quite a while. This is my 8th year with my own classroom. I did special education for 6 years and 2 years being a history teacher. But before that, I was a substitute in this area for about 4 or 5 years. So I've been teaching for quite a long time.
What attracted you to Illini Central?
Illini Central, there's a few different things. As I interviewed here a few years ago, and I thought I had a real good chemistry with Dr. Durbin. Unfortunately, I didn't get that job, but when I saw that a history job was opening up here, I interviewed, and luckily enough, I got the job.
Yeah.
Do you have an exciting part of your day?
Exciting part of the day is probably when the kids show up. It's first hour, I have current events. They're really tired coming in, and the exciting part of the day is trying to pump them up to get them awake for their day.
Yeah. Was it your plan to become a teacher all along, or did you do something else before?
Yeah, pretty much. I've always wanted to be a teacher. My mom was a one-on-one aide in another district in the area when I was little. So she brought kids home and worked with them. So I've always wanted to be a teacher. I went to Illinois State to become a teacher. That didn't work out well, and then maybe 7 years later I went back to UIS to become a teacher, and I've been a teacher ever since. So that's been my main profession as an adult.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, sorry. If you could give your students a piece of advice, what would it be?
I would say my advice for kids would be, as long as you give your best effort on something, it's okay if you fail. Like, I'm okay with not succeeding as long as I know I gave it my best. I know some kids don't want to give it their best because they're afraid if they fail, they'll be a failure. But failure is okay as long as you actually give your best.
Exactly. I agree with that. Yeah. That might be the best one we've heard yet.
Great.
What motivates you to work hard? Do you have family or?
Well, my mom and dad, and I have 3 cats. But like, I enjoy the subject matter, and I enjoy helping kind of impact some of my lived wisdom into kids. So that just makes me want to work hard and do what I got to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Earlier you said that you were like your mom. You were around here.
Yeah.
So where are you originally from?
I'm originally from Springfield. I went to high school in Springfield, graduated from Springfield Southeast. I went to school up in Illinois State. So I have roots all around this area for the most part.
Yeah. So walk me through a realistic day in the life from the time you wake up to the time you go to bed on a school day.
On a school day. Okay. Well, I live in Macomb currently. I have not moved yet. I'm going to be moving to Lincoln. So I get up at 8:40 in the morning. I get ready for school.
8:40.
Not 8:40. You're right.
I was like, what?
I was like,
5:40.
you're late to
Yes.
school.
I wake up at 5:40 every morning. That makes a lot more sense, actually.
Yeah.
Get ready for school, talk to my cats a little bit, leave the house, drive an hour and 20 minutes in order to get here. I have my day. I have classes. First hour, second hour has only got 2 girls in it, and then third hour, so I have a current event, a world geography, a world history, then I have a lunch, I have a lunch duty, then I have another world history, another current event, and prep in 8th hour. So like my day's equally divided. I go home when I get a chance to, I take a quick nap, and then I grade and watch papers, watch sports, watch TV, go back to bed about 9 o'clock because it's a long drive getting here.
Yeah, we are in Mr. Olson's 8th hour class,
Really?
so we love your music every day.
Oh yeah,
it's so much like, and we're like, that's a good song today.
Yeah, gotta have it.
It actually happened today.
Yeah, we were like,
I've never heard a teacher jam out that much.
Yep, gotta do it.
Hey,
it must be the room because Mr. Clark was in your room before and he was jamming out all the time.
Oh yeah.
What are your hobbies?
Hobbies, I like to learn about history, being a history person. I like to learn about things I don't know, so I read a lot. I watch news and current events, and again, Cardinal fan here, so I follow the Cardinals a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Do you have a favorite Cardinal player?
Of all time, it's Stan Musial, but like currently, obviously, you got Yachty and Bueno and Pujols.
Yep.
But like they were...
Everything.
I'm 43 years old now, so I've been following them since 1990, and so I was around when they were winning championships in 06 and 2011.
Yeah.
Which would be very disappointed then.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you could live anywhere in the world, where would it be and why?
I don't think it'd be any one place. I really enjoy scenery. I like going places. So I would live maybe a year or two in different places. We do America. We do, in like Colorado, we do the Canadian Rockies. We'd go down to the Alps for a little bit. Eastern Europe, Western Europe. I pretty much want to live everywhere possible, but not for an extended period of time. I'm kind of an explorer, so I want to have different opportunities and different experiences.
So, like, are we talking van life?
That was what I was thinking.
Thinking where?
Van life, like you live.
Oh, no. Yeah, I would own a house while I was there. I don't want to hang out in a van or anything.
It's so cool, though.
It would be kind of cool, though, but I don't know. I want to have more means than just having van life.
Yeah, that's true, I guess.
If you could meet anyone in the world, who would it be?
Currently, right now, I'd probably say Jimmy Carter. He was an ex-president, but what makes him really mentionable is he's dedicated so much of his post-presidency life to helping other people with Habitats for Humanity. He's 96 years old, or 97, so he's not going to be here long. So he'd be someone who I really appreciate and someone I'd like to talk to. If we're talking about people who aren't alive anymore, it's a different story, though.
Do you have a person?
Yeah, I got a few. I would say, being from Springfield, I talked to Abe Lincoln.
Yeah.
Mark Twain. I absolutely love Mark Twain, and also John Brown, to see what kind of motivated him to do what he did.
I feel like, okay, just a random question out of nowhere, but the Queen just died.
Yes.
How did you, what did you think of it? Did you think it was going to happen this year? Because I feel like a lot of people predicted it.
I don't know
She cried.
You did?
I cried.
She cried.
I almost cried. I didn't know if she was going to die. I know that my grandma adored the Queen. My grandma was born in 1915 here, and her parents came over from England, so she always had a thing for the Queen while she was alive. So the Queen was kind of like my last connection to my grandma other than my parents, so I was actually really sad about it. But it had to happen, you kind of knew, eventually.
Yeah. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Came into class and was like,
Yeah. Some of the kids in my class were like that, and some of them were like, why do you care about this?
I'm not gonna lie, I did not know.
She was the cutest little thing ever.
Yeah, she was 10 years older than my grandma was. So as my grandma grew up, 10 years younger. So as when my grandma was 30, the Queen was 20. My grandma was like 40 years old when the Queen took her throne. So the time frame is kind of interesting too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, thank you, Mr. Crause, for taking the time out of your day to sit down with us today. Yeah. We really appreciate it. It was a great conversation. And make sure you look out for another Cougar Connection podcast coming soon to you.
Yeah.